Why is this your last chance to be one thought away? I'm excited to be here with you today at the Happy and Healthy with Kerry show. And it is another exciting morning here in our household. I've already been to the auto shop, and taking care of the twins and my son. And it's been a big morning already. I wonder if it's been a big morning for you. But today what I want to discuss with you is this pattern that a lot of people have in regards to putting things off or procrastinating, and how that can hold them back from really getting to where they want to go. And we have the One Thought Away challenge happening. It's starting on Monday. It's a free challenge. We already have hundreds and hundreds of women registered, so definitely come. And but one of the things that we're going to do in that challenge is really help you start to reprogram how you're thinking. And the important reason why you would want to do that is because everything that is happening in your life right now is a direct result of how you think, right? So if you're somebody who's like, oh, I'll start that tomorrow, or I'll put that off till later, or I'll come back to that, then what happens, as research shows, what happens is more often than not, most people don't come back to that thing. Then they don't hit their goals, and they wonder, well, why not? Why doesn't it ever happen for me? Or why does life feel so hard? Or why do I feel like I'm spinning my wheels here, or spending so much time wanting this same thing, but I never get the results? And one of the reasons is because of procrastination or even perfectionism, right? But procrastination I see happen with a lot of women, and we never really think it's gonna happen to us. Oh no, that's not me. Oh no, I know that happens to other people, but I'm really adamant that I really wanna hit that goal, or I really wanna attain that thing, so I'm gonna come back to it. It's just right now it's not a good time. And it seems very logical. Like we can logic our way into thinking that we're not a procrastinator, or we can logic our way into thinking that we're strong starters and strong finishers, right? But yet we never really cross the finish line. And so we're going to dive into that. It's one thing that we're going to dive into next week in the One Thought Away challenge, because it's simply a way that you're thinking, and we absolutely do have the capability and the possibility to shift how we think so that we can get different results. No matter what your current age, your current size, your current economic status, your current anything, no matter where you're starting right now, I promise you that even if you've been a procrastinator your whole life, or you find that you have the pattern of procrastination is a pattern that you have, and you have had for a good portion of your life, I promise you, with the right strategies and the right understanding behind it, that's important too. With the right understanding behind it, there is a shift that is possible for you. And you don't need to continue to carry that procrastinator piece or habit, because it becomes a habit. There are ways of thinking, the ways that we think consistently all the time, the ways that we think become habits, and our habits are impacting our results. And it can seem super logical, right? I really get it. But here's the thing. When we're being really logical, when we're not hitting the results that we want in our life, and it seems like we're being really logical as to why not, oftentimes we are creating reasons. Like we feel like the reasons make a lot of sense, right? The reasons make a lot of sense. But reasons are really just another word for excuses. Because the way I see it is, you either get reasons, you have reasons, or you have results, right? You have reasons or you have results. And so our reasons can seem super logical, and that makes perfect sense. I really don't have the time right now. I really don't have the money right now. I really don't have the fill in the blank right now. And we can convince ourselves that that is true. But the dangerous part of that is that when we really start to believe that, we believe, oh, I really can't move forward on that goal that I want right now. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next year. I'll do it when the kids go to college. I'll do it when, fill in the blank. what happens is we're just reinstating, we're reinforcing for ourselves, see, I don't have what it takes to have it all right now, or see, I can't do this and that, or see, it's not going to work for me. But what I'm inviting you to do is really think outside and live outside your comfort zone. And if there's something that you want, you allow yourself to really go for the and conversation. I can have this and I can have that, versus the yes, but. Yes, I want this, but I can't do it right now. Or yes, I want this, but I'll start tomorrow. Or yes, I want this, but I don't have the knowledge, or I don't know the right people, or I don't have the time, or I don't have the money. So there is always a way to switch that so that you can have an and conversation. And trust me, I have seen this with thousands of women who thought that at some point they have thought, I can't attain that goal because fill in the blank. But when they got the right tools and they got the right strategies and they got the right people around them, they started to understand, my gosh, I can have this and that, and actually I can also attain this other big goal that wasn't even on my radar. I can do that too, now that I'm starting to think bigger than I've ever thought before. It's super exciting. And I will tell you from personal experience, I used to be that person who believed, oh, I'll do it later, or oh, I'll work on that piece of myself, or I'll give myself that self-care time, or I'll come back to me later, right? And really, like, your personal development, your self-care, developing yourself should be your number one priority. When I finally put that as my number one priority, everything else in my life fell in place. And let me also say this really quickly, because someone messaged this to me, I think it was yesterday. I don't think it was this morning. I think it was yesterday. And she messaged that she caught herself in a pattern of, once things started to work out really well for her, she noticed that she would, it was this morning. Oh no, it was last night. I was reading a post from one of our clients. And what she said was she noticed a pattern. Once things start to work really well for her, she tends to stop doing the things that helped her get to that place, right? And I think that's really common. Once we start doing really well, then we kind of take the focus off because the tension's not there. But then what happens when we take the focus off of what is actually working for us and what's actually helping us move forward, when we take the tension off of that, when we take some focus off of that, then what happens is we slide back into the old patterns, we start to get the old results again, and then we either wonder, well, what happened? Or we think, oh my gosh, I just regressed. I wasted all that time. I threw all that work and all those results that I had out the window, right? And so let's not do that. Let's just simply stay in the conversation, keep your personal development, keep your self-care, keep your you time as a priority, because when you continue to do that for yourself, everything gets to go to the next level. Another quick example, and I'm not saying you need to do this, but one of my mentors was just sharing with me also yesterday. She was just sharing with me yesterday that she's had extraordinary results in her life lately. And she said, isn't it funny that when I'm starting to have these extraordinary results, I'm also, she went to a week-long conference where she was meditating like 10 hours a day, right? And so it was amazing for her because there was this part of her before she went to, like, I can't take a week out of my life to go meditate for 10 hours a day and not be, for her, it was working on her business. But so she had this yes, but conversation going on, but she challenged it. And she said, you know what? I get to have this and I get to have that. And she went to this week-long, I think they call it a retreat or a conference. She went to this week-long conference. And because of that, she ended up actually getting a ton done because she acquired some tools that were really helping her get out of her own way, helping her let go of patterns that weren't serving her. And she boom. She hired like 9 people in like a day or a couple of days, which is just crazy, right? So I really get that it's easy to believe I'll get to that. I'll get to me later, right? Or, oh, I'm in a really good place, so I'm not going to focus on me right now. I'm going to focus on all these other aspects or projects in my life right now, and think that you can attain or sustain that, but it usually doesn't work. And it's not because it doesn't work because you don't have enough willpower, because you're not strong enough, or because of whatever. It's because you're human, right? It's because you're human. So when you find something that's helping you get results, keep going with that. You want to carry that momentum. You don't want to pull back at that time. You actually want to stay in the conversation, and really you want to deepen and strengthen into the conversation, because you've now built some momentum and you want to ride that momentum to your next level of potential. You don't want to pull back. So with that being said, this is almost your last chance. We are going to start the One Thought Away challenge on Monday. And so you want to go register now, onethoughtawaychallenge.com. And we are going to have a ton of fun. We have hundreds and hundreds of women who are already registered. And it's a 7-day challenge. And what the focus is, it's really to help you get out of overwhelm, let go of procrastination, let go of things that aren't ways of being that aren't serving you, get clarity on what it is you really do want, and then help you skill up to be on track for attaining, creating, and acquiring that in a way where it's full of grace and ease. And we have so much fun doing it. We have so much fun. So go to the onethoughtawaychallenge.com, and we start on Monday. Make sure you invite your girlfriends. This is so much fun, and especially fun with our girlfriends. And it's so fun to see everybody rise up together, right, to that next level of living, next level of results. And remember, you either have reasons or results. Reasons or results. So what are you being more loyal to in your life right now? Are you being more loyal to your reasons, or AKA excuses, as to why you're not living the life that you really want, or why you don't have what you really want to have? Or are you more loyal to attaining those results no matter what? So really important focus for today. I'll see you at the One Thought Away Challenge, onethoughtawaychallenge.com. I will put that in the description of this video. I will see you there. Bye.